Hey, this is part 2 video from KISS, World Without Heroes. We're tuning flat on this. Video 2. We left off in video 1 on the repeat star section. So now we're moving into section 5, which is 1 minute 46 seconds to 1 minute 57 seconds. And it's the 4 open E's, palm muted, and you want, before you start that, set down the E minor, 7E, 8B, 9G, and 9D. 4 palm muted E strings. Strum the chord, strings 4 through 1, and then this time go to 4, 4, 3, 0 on strings 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last time we had the B root on it, this time they're not doing that. So it's back to the 4 palm mutes into the E minor chord, and then this time move up to 14E, 15B, and 16G. Last time that was a 4 string chord, this time it's 3. And then we have a change up. It's a B flat 2 chord. Bar the 1st fret, strings 5 through 1, go 3D, 3rd finger, 3G, middle or pinky, and this is straightforward. It's pick strings 5 through 1, and that'll be. And take that chord, move it a whole step sharp to barring the 3rd fret, strings 5 through 1. We need 5D, 3rd finger, 5G, pinky, and do the same picking. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So it's. Then the rhythm for the solo, and then we'll end up catching the solo in a second here. So 5A, 7D, 7G, and you'll strum those 3 and then move it to 7, 9, 9. Then open E. By the way, this is 1 minute 58 to 2:41, the rhythm for the solo. The E minor bar chord, barring the 7th fret, 5 through 1, 9D, 9G, 8B. I'm sure you know those ones, Mike, so strum those 5, and then just strum the bar, lift the minor shape off, back to the E minor, and then up to 14, 15, 16 on the strings 1, 2, and 3. Now we move to page 6. And we're doing an A minor bar chord. Bar fret 5, everything, 7A, 7D. Strum all 6. Move that a whole step sharp to 7, 9, 9, 7, 7, 7, 7. Back to the A minor. Back to the B minor. And then this time there's 4 open E's, no palm muting. And then back to the E minor bar chord. Lift the minor shape up to where you're just barring. 4 open E's again, but set up for the minor shape in advance. And then the 14, 15, 16 last 3 strings. The A minor bar, strum once. B minor bar, strum once. C2 chord, bar fret 3, strings 5 through 1. And then we need 5D, 5G with 3rd and 4th finger. Strum those 5. And then move that a whole step sharp to 5, 7, 7, 5. No high E string in that. And then we end with the E minor, and it's almost the bar chord. We don't need the high E string in it though. So open 7, 9, 9, 8. Strum those. Okay? And then that's it for the rhythm behind the guitar solo. Then we have section 6, which is barring the 7th fret, strings 4 through 1. Then we do the E minor bar chord. This is the very end. We have that big pause in between that solo and then the ending of it. We move the minor shape, strum the bar from 7th fret A all the way through 1. Then we move to an A minor 7, bar fret 5, everything, and go 7A. And strum those, and then go a whole step sharp, barring the 7th fret, everything, 9A, 9D. This is our B minor. And then we have the very ending, which was this, which is really cool, by the way. It's the E minor, open E, 7A, 1st finger, 9D, 3rd finger, 9G, pinky, 8B, middle. And there's something really cool coming up here. We're going to go E, A. It'll be E, A, D, G, B. Leave everything down except the 1st finger. Go over to the 5th fret, and then pick the B after that. So it's So it's E, B, G, D, and then back to the E minor minus the high E string, strum. And there you go. So now that's it for the primary guitar part. Second guitar and solo. I don't know that we had any second guitar. It's all solo stuff here. Play that last part again. Let's try that again. Really cool adding that 5th fret high E. Page 7, intro guitar solo, 21 seconds to 23 seconds. I put them in subgroups, Mike, so you know, some are 3 seconds, some are 4, some are longer. It's like this. 14D, pinky. 11, 12, 14G with finger 1, 2, 4. And then middle finger 12B, vibrato. Okay, subgroup 2, 24 seconds to 26. He repeats that, but adds this to it. 12 high E, middle finger, 10 high E, first finger, vibrato. So the second one's, and then subgroup 3, 27 seconds to 31. You want to do it's a rake feel. I put RF on there with X's for your mutes. Hover that right above the 12th fret and go. So it's muting the D, the G, and then pressure to the 12B with the 3rd finger. 10B, 12G, 12B, vibrato. So it's subgroup 4 is 12B, 3rd finger. So 12B, 3rd finger, 11G middle, 12D, 3rd finger, 9D, 1st finger. That's it for the intro solo. So now, the main guitar solo. Pretty cool solo here by Paul Stanley. And doing some of these bends, he's got a couple 2-step bends in here. Go to 15th fret on the high or on the B string and bend it a whole step. Use 3rd finger, back it with a couple. I would do middle and index. Especially on acoustic with a thicker gauge string, you're going to need that extra support. Do it again, but make sure you silence it. Don't go. Stop it with the pick, then bring it back. Bend it again in vibrato, which is tricky to do. Then do a pre-bend release. So go up to a whole step, pick, and then drop it. And then you do that again, but don't drop it, vibrato it. So it's subgroup 2 starts at 2 minutes 3 seconds. 14G, 3rd finger, back it with your middle and index. Bend it. And then pinky 15B. So we have, keep the bend here, pick it, bend, release, and pull off to 12. When you pull off to 12, I'd move the pinky. So, and then 14G, bend. Again, bend, release. And that's it for that subgroup. Subgroup 3, 2 minutes 5 seconds in. That's that one. And that's 12D hammer to 14. 12G to 14G. Picking that. And then pre-bend 14G. Back it with a couple fingers. Pick, release, pull off to 12. And then 14G, 3rd finger, vibrato. So that's subgroup 4, 2 minutes and 7 seconds in. 12D hammer to 14, use 1st and 3rd finger. And then pick 12, 14, 14 on the G. But the secondary 14 is a pre-bend release. Pull off to 12. Okay, you go to page 8. 15B, 3rd finger, whole step bend. 2 times, vibrato the second one. Remember, always back it with a couple fingers. Subgroup 5 starts at 211, and that is going to be 14 on the high E, finger 1. So 14, 15, 14, all on the high E with index and middle. Middle finger 15B, first finger 14G, That's an arpeggio actually, out of a D chord. Or a D sus when you hit the G note, but now this part is crazy. 15th fret B string, middle finger, back it with your index and do a 2-step bend. In other words, it's a 4-fret bend. 15 should sound like 19, and you'll do that twice and vibrato it. It's pretty crazy. Probably out of tune now. Nope, what do you know? And then subgroup 6 starts at 215, and you'll go 5A, hammer to 7, first and third finger, and then 5D, hammer to 7, pull off to 5. So 5 notes, you're only picking the first note of each string on that. And then 9G, bend release, pull off to the 7th fret. Use third and first finger. I would put the middle in between them and then get that out of the way when you pull off to the 7th fret. So it'd be, so we have, oops, that's a quick rest, and then, third finger 9D, first finger 7G, hammer to 9, slide to 12. And then go 14G, third finger, back with 2 fingers, 2 whole step bends. So it's subgroup 7, 219 into the song. 5A, hammer to 7, first and third finger. Same thing on the D string, 5D, hammer to 7, but slide to 9. So it's 9G, bend release, pull off to 7, third and first finger. Third finger 9D, first finger 7G. So then take your third finger, put it on 7G, slide it to 9. Once you get there, go middle 8B, first finger 7E, and third finger 10B, backed with a couple fingers for a whole step bend. So it's, and then as you're bending it, or the next step is pinky 12E, and then third finger 10B, vibrato. Okay, so, oops. That might be one of the trickier parts. Subgroup 8, 2 minutes 23 seconds. First finger 10B, pick, slide to 12, pick 12, vibrato. Pick 12, slide to 13, pick 13, and hammer to 15. So, and then 15B, slide to 17, and then pick 15B, vibrato. So it's subgroup 9, 2 minutes 26 seconds in, is 15B, third finger. It goes. So 15B, 12E, 14E with middle finger, pick the 14 again and hammer to 15. So there's a rest there, and then go, when you hammer, leave these down still, unless you have to lift them, but 14E, middle, 15E, third finger, back to 14E, middle finger. That's why you'd want to leave that down rather than go, you just go. And then 17 high E, bend twice, and vibrato the second one. Back it with a couple fingers. In the very end, subgroup 10 at 2:30, end of the song. It's so hot in here, I sweated on my glasses. Third finger 17 high E. Middle finger 15 high E. Third finger 17 high E, 2 bends. The second bend is a vibrato. And you got it. Okay, so we got through it, Mike. Intro solo, main solo, all the rhythm guitars, including the rhythm behind the solo. And you know how it is. If you have questions, let me know. And I'm here for you. So there you go. Kiss World Without Heroes. Talk to you soon. Mike AC.